Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is part 2 of Saturday, December 16, 2023's Dephemerember December daily, where we are exploring an AI image generating app. The whole point of Dephemerember is get out of your comfort zone, and AI is totally worth exploring because it is a revelation, at least to me. If to no one else, at least to me. So, part 1, if you haven't seen that, I had an app called Dream, generated a bunch of images, said that I would download those images, plunk them into PowerPoint, basically resize them and print them out, and then in part 2 we would use those images. So here are the ones that I printed out. I printed our 2 goddesses out, parrot number 1, parrot number 2, parrot number 3, small of the forest in its entirety. And then we have 2 forests. We have a larger version of this. We have sort of a fun mod version. We have some deer wallpaper. And we have the very large of these. So I have 3 of these, goodness sakes. It's easy to lose track when you're just plunking images down and moving them around. So let's have a look in here, because my last page going into the journal, so back from the last page, so the last page is parrots. So I figure that we can start parroting up these pages, maybe until the map. Oh, I won't want to do that. You know what? We can do bits of this and for sure that. So this is a double page spread that we're looking to do. Now this is completely free. It was super fast. It was straightforward to do. What it doesn't do for us, however, is provide tags, journaling cards, envelopes, washi tape, circles, anything else like that. So we are left, you and me, are left to our own devices for how we are going to do that. And let's have a little study here of which ones we want. So I want the parrots. That was the whole point. I started off with these beauties and don't know if we're going to use them. So we're going to put them aside for the mo. Get this parrot out. This parrot out. So these I think can be our journaling cards and or tags. This can maybe be wallpaper. Background, we could use it for pockets. We'll worry about that when we get there. I need some backing paper. And I think I have. Of course I know I have it. You know what? This is what we'll do. This is what we will do. We will find nope. Gotta go further back. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hey Grace, you stay in trouble. Ooh. So I found in my pile of stuff this. It's a paper pad recollections. That is Michael's house brand. Lots of this. Ooh, that's just about perfect. So let's just, oh, sorry, didn't mean to bang you. Just about perfect. And this looks like, also, it's got polka dots in it. while we're here. I know it, babes, I know it. That would also be really nice. I'll keep that out for future ref. But let's do this. Even though, Grace, what are you doing? She's at the tree. You can hear the bells. Even though I'm not a huge fan of that or that, but it's light enough that I can cope. What are we Gracie, what are you doing? Crazy bean. Wow, there's a lot of paper options, like backing options. No polka dots? Did we take them all out? There they are. Polka dot. It's black though. Okay, never mind. We have our backing. Sorry. So, what do we want to do? So let's just do a little bit more refinement. There we are. There's no need to glue that if we don't have to. I know it, babes. I know it. Which way do I want to do? Do I do it that way? I think that might be a better way. Because at least it gives you some sense of lines. So we're going to line these babies up. There. And I have this. And with any luck, I have the glue stick somewhere. I do, right here. Look at us. All ready to go. So what is new? What is new? So I went to Michael's and I got another bottle of the 3-in-1 glue. And I think Cindy at Studio Lou on her channel mentioned the extraordinary price of Fabri-Tac, I think. And not wrong. She is not wrong. Wow. Somebody got really excited and said, yeah, let's just jack her up. Just jack her up. This house is hilarious. I don't know if you can see that. Little tree growing right up there. I'm not bothered enough to do anything about it. And we might be able to fix it in post. And so this is a phrase that I rarely say about Michael's. There was nothing there. There was nothing there that I wanted. I went to Value Village and there was nothing there either. So I'm either growing as a person, wasn't on my game, or I have a better decision-making criteria, which is, am I actually going to use this? And so I have been thinking about, as you do towards the end of the year, you reflect on the year that's passed. And did I learn anything? I've learned so much. It's bananas. And if I have learned something, what is it? How can I apply it in other realms, all that kind of stuff. And I think one of the things that I have learned, let's do it this way, is I have been able to try so many new things. And trying new things is really important, I think. If you can try it cheaply and you can try a lot of new things, then you figure out, oh, I really like that. I'm gonna do more of that. or tried it, not so much. Both of those answers are important to know. And so when I'm out and I see something, I think, oh, that's really pretty. But you know what? I've tried that and not a fan. It wasn't for me. Fair enough. I can then leave it. And that's fun. Here we are. Put that down. So we've got those cards. Let's just tuck them under here for the drawing process. There we are. And we'll zhuzh them up later. Let's see what our trouble is here. This is no longer able to close. It's just Chonk City, which is, who doesn't want it to be Chonk City? So this is going to be another layer, I think. Oh, deer's got to go on that side. So what's that whole long pause about? Probably about nothing. Just a little, yep, this is what's going to go on there, I think, on that side. I don't like the way faces are pointed. Matters to me in some weird way. I don't like animals sort of like Buddy pointing into the crease. I feel like he needs the air. If that makes any sense at all. And I've got to be careful about the bottom. Oh, did I want to? I'm going to cut it off anyways because it's going to be truncated about there. So I need to be super careful. Derpy derps. There. Okay, good job. And then I think we have decided these pages are about 8.5 by 5.5. 8.5. There's 5.5. There is 8.5. 8.5, 5.5. I'm going to skosh it that way, and I'm going to skosh it that way, just to give it a little bit of breathing space. The other place that I went, oops, that's not ideal, is Staples, because I needed some more paper. And I also wanted to, our Staples here has a program that you can upload photographs from your phone and get them printed off in photo quality. And so, PSA maybe? You can go ahead and do that if you want for the holidays. So now that I've got this very well cut out, I think to myself, what does that have to do with a parrot? And a parrot is going to be covering that. So let's do that. Maybe we try these? Trees. I think that would be a better choice. So I printed out a bunch of pictures, so that's good. I also bought some paper. And here's a thing. So the paper, I know, I'm telling the story here, Gracie, not you. Okay. That might be the black cat kicking around, I'm not sure. The package was damaged, so it was wrapped in plastic and the front was damaged, ripped open, and the first couple of pages were sort of pulled out as if somebody was trying to figure out what kind of paper it was. And there was only that weight left. So it is my current photocopy paper that's winding down is 20 pounds. And I decided to go for just a little bit heavier paper. And there was one for 24 pounds. And it was the only one that was there. And it was damaged. And so when I went to the counter, I said, hey, this is damaged. Am I allowed a discount? And the lady asked the boss standing there, and the boss sort of looked over the thing, and he said, yeah, okay, 25% off. Oh my goodness, 25% off? I know, I am telling the story. Jeepers creepers. Interrupt your own episodes. Jeepers. Anyway, so 25% off. Big deal to me. Very excited. I think that is the black cat. There. Okay, that's better. Everybody is going to match like nobody's business, because it's all the same colorway. So, good to know. What are you doing, Gracie girl? My goodness, what an animal. I'll put that on there. Put that on there. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. That's what we'll do. This exploration of digitals has also helped me understand the creative process of making a journal. And so what makes a journal satisfying, I guess, is the other question that I have. And if it is just the pretty image, and for me, I don't think that is true. I think there's more to it. Nope. All right. You do you. And then we'll do this one. It's just useful to know that it's like, okay, well, AI isn't going to replace everything of my art. So there are other avenues, I think, to explore. And one of them is something that I want to maybe do tomorrow morning or later tonight, and that is do some jelly printing. Because there's nothing like seeing somebody on the internet do some really nice jelly printing and go, oh yeah, I can do that. I haven't done that in ages. So let's fire up the jelly plate. There we are. So I need, oof. That to be glued down. A more satisfying way. Here we are. Have a look at our parrots. Everybody's facing that way. Nuts. She's not. Bless her heart. Oh, we got to cut these out because I can't do anything in their current state. I was particularly taken with the idea that I went into Value Village and I spent time there. It wasn't like I just sort of floated in and floated out. I did my best to try and buy something, but it's like, well, no, I've got that at home. It's like, well, no, I've got that at home. Oh, no, I haven't used that yet. And I was in and out, and I was like, ooh, well, that's fun. Possibly a sea change, possibly not. And I'm taking off this bit here because that's the branding of the AI app that I'm using. While it's not spring training yet for baseball, so before the season starts, they have spring training. So they're like test matches, I guess, or it's training. It's like they're playing simulated games. They don't mean anything, but it's just to get everybody on the field. But baseball fans, we've been starved for baseball. Hope springs eternal. And so that's sort of it's an exciting milestone in the baseball season. And I need to get my, game book made. And with my new AI toy, I've been looking for blue jays. And the AI does not want to give me any blue jays that are playing baseball. They can give me blue jays and baseballs, which looks really funny. So I'm gonna have to do some more fiddling. But I certainly have way more access to blue jays this year than I did last year. Oh, that turned out all right. So cutting off that edge is cutting off that lower border. That might be okay for this application. There we are. Fine, whatever. Here we are. So here we are. So we've got that. Got that. Got that. So the red and the red doesn't go, so it's either going to be this green one, and then that one's the yellow one, but the yellow one just works. It's beautiful. Okay, and so now we have to set about doing two things, I think. Creating pockets and making this way less red, gold, and green. She would be a fun pocket, like an organic, or a free-form pocket, but she's not a parrot. I'm here to make that observation for everybody. This would be fun. You could do like a belly band or a side tuck. I like the tree. Okay, so the tree's an option. Do I have anything more left? I don't, I just have all of these, which is just weird. Okay. All right. So another thing I could do is I could create, this is like a flippy outy or something. I don't know. I need to do that edge a little better. You can still see the white. That's better. So, do some jiggling. There. And here's this. Is that gonna look weird if I cut all that off? Yeah, it'll look weird. Do the small one. That's medium. I know I've done that one, but yep, okay, I have done that. So the small of that feels very much like what Rachel accomplishes when she just does her quick trim. Now then, I've got her tags out. I wonder if there's anything. The likelihood of this matching that, extremely low. I acknowledge that up front. Nope. 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 It's also Christmas as opposed to birds. Oh, it's bird. It's got blue in it. That's an angel. Yeah, no. Ooh, I spy paper that I can use. I also have this because it's the same red and yellow and green, red, golden, green. So that, no, maybe this, 100%. This is great. So what do I want to do? Squarish, and we'll do a rectangle. Let's try that. I think this in a former life was a file folder and went through a lovely boiled book process. Is now the yumminess we see here. But yeah, this yellow is just perfect. Okay, I kind of want to do that. So if I did it corner to corner, I would have it corner to corner. But this gives a different kind of angle to the resulting two pockets. Yes, this looks good. I could tear it. There we are. So that, we said the green one goes there. The The yellow one goes there? Nope. Sorry, guy. We do that. And we can do that. Well, I think those angles out would be fine. We can do that. We can do that. Okay. So do I want to do, I probably do want to do something with these pockets. I'm not sure what yet. So fussy cutting out this little tree blob would be fun. Not opposed to that at all. I think there's a lot of triangle shapes that are happening. I could probably do the same thing with this one. I'm going to cut it off about there. And this. Oops. So that's another thing that I think we can look for when an image is generated, and that is there anything that we can use in a fussy cut way? So we could almost do that. Do that. Can do that. I just really like that one. Okay, almost all of that out. So let's take that out. Let's put that in. And kind of do that. And then the green one goes in here. The green is too tall. Well, how about this then? We just use that one. We use that. How's that? That might work. Yep. From this side, I'd love that to work, but I don't think it's going to. Am I changing my mind? Maybe. I'm stuck. So let us go with the things that we know that we're going to do. I believe I am going to do that yellow and that yellow. So let's do that commitment. There. There's one. And this one. What are you doing, Gracie? She's just wondered. So I've had the door to the kitchen slightly ajar because I am doing the dishwasher. And I am deliberately putting that slightly off angle. And I'm going to close that, hopefully to keep it pressed. And she's just wandered in, opened the door, and then floated herself out. Like, all she wanted to do was open the door. You're a banana pants, you know, babes. Okay. That does look a little better. So I don't know what else I can do at the moment. So what I might do is stop here, and we can resume working on this tomorrow. But that's really a massive proof of concept of the speed at which you can get AI printed, made into digitals, 2 tags, some background, and I need to get better at other parts of this process. So image selection, when I am creating the pages, the kinds of things that I need to do. So tags, variety of backgrounds, so on and so forth. And then when I make it, think about creating also, drop one of the colors. So maybe if I had said parrot red gold and maybe trees green red, then these cards would have, it would match, but there would be more contrast than there is because I had the same colors every single time I put this down. So I think we'll stop here. Hope you enjoyed that. Give it a try. 100% give it a try. It is not difficult at all. You saw me work through it. Pick whatever AI program you want. I am certainly not associated with the one that I picked. It was just a choice that I made on the internet, as we do. So that is all for now. Take care of yourself, and I will see you real soon. Bye now.